Mother's Day is this Sunday, and while so many of us will be spending the day with family or maybe some alone time if that was on your wish list, the day can be tough for many.
Yeah, for some, there's grief and mourning, maybe with the loss of your own mother, the loss of a child, or grieving infertility. Joining us to help navigate these tough feelings is Sherie Dunlevy, author, speaker, and founder of the Graduating Grief Academy. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
My pleasure.
And I want to start with a little bit of your personal story and how you've dealt with a lot of grief, especially that maybe comes up around Mother's Day.
Yeah, especially Mother's Day. I lost my son, Brandon, 2 weeks before Mother's Day.
Oh, gosh.
I had a 3-year-old at the time, and I just didn't want. I mean, you fear this day. What am I going to do? What do you do? Everybody else is celebrating, and so that's the first thing. You fear it. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna meet this head on with what I do have. I have a 3-year-old son, and I have a wonderful mother and a mother-in-law who really helped me through it. So I focused outward. I focused on them and pampering them and appreciating them.
I have a close relative who I remember the first year of all of the holidays is probably some of the hardest because you don't know how to arrive. You don't know how to be in that space when you're so used to something else.
Right, and as it looms, you just get more tense.
It, yes. Besides those grieving their own mom on this day and grieving the loss of a child, who else might be triggered by this holiday that we're not thinking about?
Well, we're not thinking about those women that have had miscarriages, right? The ones that are dealing with infertility.
Yeah.
And some of the older women who know that that window has passed them by.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not always a happy Mother's Day. And estrangement. You know, people that have estranged relationships. It can be very triggering this time of year.
Absolutely.
I have so many friends who are dealing with the loss of their mother this year, and it's very, very tough. And it's happened recently too. How do you? What advice do you have for someone who's dealing with this right now?
Try to focus in on who they were in your relationship with them and how somehow you can honor that. Sometimes I say, you know, if your mom was a great cook, why don't you fix her favorite dish and then share it with your family? Invite people over. Or if she loved to run 5Ks, let's all run a 5K together, you know. Something that you can take it beyond yourself. One of the things I did when I lost my father was I planted a butterfly bush. And so now every year that it comes back, and it's bigger and beautiful than ever. It's wonderful.
And one of your other suggestions is to visit one of their favorite places and have fun. I know that even sometimes going back to those places where you have good memories even can be triggering in a very sad way, but sometimes it can also make you feel that love and warmth too.
And feel that connection. And all feelings are okay.
Right.
You know, so feel the sadness, but don't break yourself away and keep yourself from feeling the joy.
Right.
Yes. And also, I find sometimes too, when you go and do things like that, you let out emotions and feelings that need to come out.
Absolutely.
Right? And I think oftentimes people, they kind of stay away from that, but sometimes that needs to happen.
No, you need to engage with. You know, if you don't engage with it, you have to let it out.
Yeah.
You know,
in order to heal, you have to feel.
That's right.
One of your last suggestions is to write a letter saying all the things you want them to hear. And I think for a lot of women, even parents who want to have children or have children or have a child, this is a great way. If you write down those thoughts and feelings, it can be a way to get that out.
Right. I always say get it out of your head by getting it on paper. And that way those thoughts don't keep ruminating and you get to say what you needed to say.
Yeah.
And just talk about having a support system, because I'm sure that can help a lot of people kind of deal with this holiday. Who should you lean on?
Lean on those people that have been there for you, right? Not the ones that you wish were there, but the ones that are truly there. And sometimes those aren't the same people, you know? And so some people shy away from this, but there are others that have been there with you. I always say when you lose a child, it's like you've been initiated into a club you don't ever want to be in, but thank God there are other members.
Yes. Thank you so much. Really good advice. And if you would like to purchase Sherie's book called How Can I Help? We'll let you know where you can get your hands on a copy. You can head to our website for more information.